open this. France, Sweden. Nope. I don't want France, Sweden. I want... Where the fuck's Ivory Coast at? There it is. Alright, let me just make sure it works. About bada bing. ㍍xo, my boy. I didn't even announce it yet, brother. I didn't even announce it yet that this dad is in here. What a legend. You know what? Actually, wait. I have an idea. I'm gonna do something here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this thing out. I'm holding the mic like this, brothers. Okay, this is what we're gonna do here. Let me just see how, maybe I can, wait, give me a second. Sisters? Wait, let me make sure. Testing, 1, 2. I took off the little thingy. I'm just gonna hold the mic, brothers. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Wagwan. We're holding the mic here. Z's, nice to see you in here, bam. Let me just launch this. There you go. Boom. We are ready to rock and roll, yo. Okay, we're going to watch this match together here. Now, yesterday was pretty stressful. We saw that. Everyone saw that. It was quite a ride, if you ask me. But today's going to be a little bit different, okay? We're not... Nice to see you as always. Oh, man, Z's, you're always here. What a familia. Dude's always here. Always loving. Oh, just always here. All right, hey, let me tell you the little lineup here. So we got the Ivory Coast with Fofana in the goal. On the right side, we got Doué, which is ㍍xo Doué's brother. He's a right back. Then we have Kosunu and Agbadou, in as the center back. Conan as the left back. We got Olai and Sangare and Kessie as Kessié, as the midfielders, and we got Pepe, Bonnie, and Diomande, which is looking like he's maybe going to sign for Paris Saint-Germain, but I'm kind of wondering why, if he is a left or a left winger. We need a right winger, not a left winger. It's kind of confusing. Maybe and ㍍xo Doué is also a left winger, so it's kind of difficult situation here. I don't really understand. But anyway, for the Norwegians, we do have a Nyland as goal. As the right back, we have Pedersen, Ajer, Hagem, and Muller-Wolf as the left back. And then we have Berg. We have two Bergs, by the way. We got Berg, and Odegaard as the midfielder. So Odegaard's going to play. ㍍xo brother plays for no, not for the DR. He plays for the Ivory Coast. This isn't the DR, by the way. This is the Ivory Coast, right? Of course, it's the Ivory Coast. Yeah. So so the thing is, ㍍xo Doué is French, but he's also Ivoran coastal Ivoran. I don't know how would you say that. But anyway, he is both. And so when you have a dual nationality, you can choose which side you want to be on, you know. And for Doué, so the younger brother, it's more difficult for him to actually play for France. So he opted for Ivory Coast, which is an easier selection to get into. But anyway, we are off with the matchup today. Let's see what we're going to get on going. We got the Ivorans, and we got a nice little battle here in the midfield. Nusa on the left side. Nusa, we're still with Nusa here. He cuts in, tries to give a driven pass, doesn't make it. Goes back to Berg. We're going to have two Bergs, by the way, so it's going to be a little difficult. Berg tries to give it back to Nusa. Doesn't work out. Hey, we're in the matches yesterday, which is delicious. Huh? Between Germany and what was the other one? Oh, Brazil. Oh my God, the finale for Brazil was insane. Absolutely insane. Andre's like, let's go Norway. So we have to, of course, we have to watch what's it called? We have to watch the money line. We have to see what won exactly. Okay, boys and girls? It's very important here. We have to see what is going on with the money lines. Let me, of course, make sure that everything's going good with the money lines. You never know when the order book can just, drop a second here because of the market makers. So we got to watch it here. Norway with 45% chance. Probability, sorry. I really thought Germany would make a comeback. Congratulations to Paraguay. So they did actually technically make a comeback 2 times. Paraguay scored the first goal. Germany equalized. Then they went to the shootouts. Germany was down 2-0. They were down 2-0, and they managed Neuer with one complete miss by the Paraguayan, and then Neuer save, which was not bad. Oh, we got the Norwegians on the right side to cross in for Haaland. Haaland headers it right into the defensive, or the Ivory Coast defense, and they cleared out. Oh, it's Braut Haaland. Braut Haaland is his name. I didn't know that. Wait, let me listen. What? Wait, I'm listening. Okay, so Haaland, as you see, he has on his jersey, I don't know if you saw, but he has Braut and Haaland. So Braut is actually his mom's last name, and he decided to just have both of them. So Haaland, which he added an extra A to, and then he has Braut, which is his mom's last name. That's not bad. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. All right, so the Norwegians are totally confiscating the ball right now. Total possessions of the Norwegians. We are in the back with, let me move this. We're in the back with Odegaard now. Odegaard tries to give a nice lofted pass to Haaland. A little bit short as the Ivory Coast defense takes it and clears it into a throw-in for the Norwegians, of course. Let me just take a little drink here. All right, Berg. Oh! Diomande manages to steal the ball away from the Norwegians. Gives a through pass to Bonnie. A defensive tackle by Adger, and it is he gets it, and it is hit again by the attacker. Goes into a penalty. We got the Norwegians here. All right, the Norwegians are pretty famous right now. We've seen them all over the social medias. So I don't know if they're the best fans in this World Cup, but they probably are, because I haven't seen any other fans besides the Norwegians. I don't know what you think, but I think that. All right, let's see what can happen in this great matchup. Désiré Doué, or Désiré. Actually, what's his name? What's his name? He plays for Strasbourg. That's, I know for sure. Oh, his name is Gouela. Gouela Doué. We have Désiré Doué and Gouela Doué. So, Gouela Doué actually plays for Strasbourg. Strasbourg beat Paris Saint-Germain this season, so he beat his brother, believe it or not. It's kind of exciting. All right, we're off the back with Odegaard. Hagen gives it to Berg. Berg to Nusa. Nusa to Wolf. And now we're back at it. We're all the way in the back. So the Ivory Coast are having trouble gaining possession of the ball, as we can see. Let's see. We got Peterson. Peterson is on the right side trying to cross. Doesn't, because he has 3 African defenders here. And the Ivorans managed to regain control. They try to clear it. It hits a Norwegian player into a throw-in. All right, as we saw yesterday, having possession of the ball does not mean anything. Okay, boys and girls. You can have possession of the ball, but still get shreked. And we don't want to get shreked, do we now? Do we now, boys and girls? All right, the Ivory Coast are, ooh, then they get countered again. Look at that. Throw in for the Ivory Coast, but they can't, I don't think they've managed to give two passes to each other. Look at that. Back pass to the Ivory Coast goalkeeper, straight into the Norwegians, and they header it back to the Ivory Coast. And the Ivory Coast gained possession of the ball with Nicolas Pepe. Pepe gives it to Sangare. Sangare to Sangare, actually. Sangare still has it, gives a through ball to Pepe. Oh, no, to Chiesi. Chiesi, a little bit too far for Chiesi. And it goes into a throw-in for the Ivory Coast. Pepe gives it over to Doué. That's going to throw in for Sangare. Sangare gives it to Chiesi. Chiesi back to Sangare. A nice little give and go here, Pepe. Pepe gives a through ball to Doué. Doué crosses it into the second post. Ooh, header. Header by Diomande. A little bit too high, the ball. It goes behind. But the Ivory Coast are finally starting to gain possession of the ball here. It's looking pretty juice, if you ask me. Pepe. All right, Sangare. Sangare gives a driven pass to Bani. Bani gives it over to Diomande. Diomande to Olai to the second post. The Norwegians clear it in the head, by the head, and Pepe is on the right side to get it. Now it's a 1-versus-1 step over. Cuts in, cuts out. Oh, but the Norwegian anticipates the cutout, and it is a back pass to Chiesi. Chiesi to Doué. Doué gives a through ball to Nicolas Pepe. He's 1-versus-1 right now. Can he pass or can he not? He crosses it in. Deflected and put out in for a corner kick. Where are we going to go here? We're 8 minutes in. 8 little minutes in. What are we going to get here? 'Tis the question that I'm asking myself here, boys and girls. Let me make sure, of course, that we got everything going good with the commentaries. All right. The Elephants are about to... Their first corner kick for the Elephants here. And cross in for Nicolas Pepe, header. And it goes out for a goal kick. All right, we got a goal kick here. But the Germans, that was a tough one yesterday, huh? Very tough one for the Germans, if you ask me. Very, very tough one. But this is a good matchup here. 31st versus the 33rd in FIFA ranking. And who doesn't like to watch a little bit of Haaland, right? We all love Haaland. Let me get you the stats here. Let me get you the stats so you can see it along. You can see that the Ivory Coast has slight less possession than the Norwegians. Norwegians have 61%, and the Ivory Coast has 39%. Let's see what can happen here. All right, and we're off again. Oh, who's that? I swear to God. I swear to God, if oh my. He baited me. I got baited by my friend. I got baited, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, the Ivory Coast here with possession of the ball. Chiesi is on the right side. He gives a through ball to Bani, a little bit too hard, and Adjer is here to collect it. Nuland clears it. Back to the Ivory Coast with Agbadou. Agbadou tries to give it to Olai, and he loses it. Nusa. We got a 3-versus-3 here. Odegaard to Haaland. Doesn't make it, unfortunately. Cleared out by the Ivory Coast defense. Nicolas Pepe asked for a through ball, but he is fouled on. He is fouled on. Whoa. What's going on here? He's definitely fouled on. He was fouled on by the Norwegian here. Nicolas Pepe tried to give a give and go, and he was fouled by the Norwegian. Wolf. Wolf fouled him. Haaland has 2 goals. Let me check that for you real quick, my dude. So Haaland in this World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, Well, we're going to check here. I'm going to go and check his, how many goals has he scored? Can we check his goals here in the World Cup? So the World Cup, he has 4 goals. 4 goals in the World Cup so far. It looks like the first one versus Senegal. The second one versus Senegal. The third one versus Egypt, or the first one, I don't know. And then, so he scored 2 versus Egypt and 2 versus Senegal. So that's 4 goals. We got 4 goals for Haaland so far, which is not bad. You know, 3 matches, 4 goals. I mean, that's not easy to do. All right, and we're back at it. We're back at it with the Norwegian here with possession. Haaland gives a locked pass to Wolf. Wolf tries to drive it, but there's Nicolas Pepe that tackles, but no foul. Nusa has it, and he gets countered by the Ivory Coast defense. A driven ball. Nice little chip ball by Kiese. Too short, anticipated by the Norwegians. Sortloth on the right side, running it down, and no foul. Clean challenge by the Ivory Coast here. Oh, whoa, I almost broke this thing. Very clean. Wait, sorry about that. Sorry if there's all of a sudden noise here. I'm trying to put it back in. I think I broke something here. Uh-oh. Did I break something here, boys? Let me make sure. Ah! Got it. All right, sorry about that, boys. All right, here we're on the right side. Again, Odegaard. So Berg is actually playing a Let me see, what did you say? Oh, Nimble! Nice to have you in chat here, Mr. Nimble. I'm not sure what you said as it was redacted, but that's okay. That is definitely okay. But welcome, Mr. Nimbles. Hope you're doing good. All right, we're starting in the back. Hello there, Alex. How you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing fantastic. We got Wolf here. Wolf tries to give a driven pass to Berg. Doesn't make it. Gets countered by the Ivory Coast. What are we going to see here? Let me just make sure the camera, everything's good to go. And it is a throw-in for the Ivory Coast. We're heading back. Fofana gives it over to Conan. Conan gets a nice chip ball to Kosonu. Kosonu's looking for a solution. Finds it with Sangare. No, with Kessie. Kessie drives it a little bit. Gives a square pass to Diomande. Diomande, will he be able to get past? Let's see. Diomande, is he going to outpace Peterson? And is there a foul or not? No foul. Clean challenge by Peterson. And it is a corner kick for the Ivory Coast. So Jan Diomande, for those who don't know, guys and girls, Jan Diomande, he's kind of a big deal right now. Okay, if you're looking at like Fabrizio and all them, Fabrizio Romano and everything, Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool are currently fighting for him, but Paris does not want to overpay. Diomande is going to kick the corner kick, a nice, not very nice, as it is cleared out by the Norwegians right into the Ivory Coast. We are on the right side with Doué. Doué crosses it over to the third post even. Diomande's right here to anticipate. He misses it with his foot, hits it with his chest. Oh, there's lights outside. Oh. Hits it with his chest, and it goes into a goal kick here. How you doing, Alex? And also, there was Nibbles here. Where'd Nibbles go? Nibbles? Nibbles, my dude, where'd you go? Nibble? GM to Nibble, GM to Alex, GM to everyone that oh, Simplicity, I have sent you the TX. Perfect. Okay, wait, let me just answer this. Perfect. I'll look into it right after the stream. My dude, you are welcome to join. Actually, maybe Nibble, maybe you are Simplicity. I don't know. But if you are, Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good, my dude. Everything is going great on my side, personally. The Norwegians have the ball. We're at the midfield line. Adger finds Sorloth on the side. He cuts in, but Diomande anticipates, gets possession of the ball, rather. Sangare. We got a Norwegian on his back. Sangare gives it back to Agbadu. That gives it to... Okay, Agbadu still has it. Fofana, the goalkeeper, clears it out for Nicola Pepe on the right side. Are we going to switch plays here? Are we going to switch plays or not? Kosonu back to Fofana, the goalkeeper. Agbadu to Conan. Simplicity is here. Hey, Bello. How are you doing, Bello? I hope you're doing fantastic. Look, let me actually take a look at it. I'll take a quick look at your ticket. I'll give you a live commentary here. As Nicola Pepe is on the right side, he's going to try to drive in. Gives a through ball, but Doué just cuts back. Nicola Pepe, give and go a little bit too far. It is out, but it looks like, yep, it is a goal kick. All right, let's see. What happened with you, Mr. Simplicity? Yes, you do have it. I mistakenly deposited USDT BTC to USDC okay, so Binance. Okay, Binance. We got the whole Binance thing. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to see what we can do with that. Actually, I think I can help you. Okay. Simplicity, are you listening? If you're listening, Mr. Bello, let me know. I can help you out right now, actually. If you click on deposit, okay, you're going to have the box that comes out, right? At the top right of that deposit box, you're going to have like a little notebook thing, okay? You click on that. You're going to have your history. Okay? There you're going to have your history. You should be able to see that transaction there. And there you should, if I'm not mistaken, be able to take it out. Even if you got the wrong chain and everything. Okay? So there's no issues there. We're going to find a solution for you, my brother. Okay, everything is pop-a-lop-a-lopping. We're doing phenomenal here. The Norwegians are not doing much. I mean, to be honest here, Norway versus Senegal versus Ivory Coast ain't looking so hot. There's not a lot of action going on. We got Hagam. Hagam gives it over to Wolf. Wolf, that finds Nusa. No, he doesn't. But he does find Sorloth. Sorloth gives a through pass to Wolf, and it is countered. God damn it. Into a corner kick. Wait, actually, maybe not even. Maybe it was touched again. Is there a corner kick or not? All right, not a corner kick. What is it? Is it offside? Oh, I think he touches it again, actually. The Norwegian probably touches it again. It's a throw-in for the Ivory Coast. Throw-in quickly played. They gain control of it, the Ivorans. All right, Bello. Did you figure it out? What I was telling you? Or nah? All right, Kiesi. To... Oh, wait, we got Diomande here on the left side. A nice through ball for Conan. Conan shoots! Ooh. Oy. Conan, instead of crossing, he ends up shooting at the first post, and it hits. It's just on the left side of the post. But the goalkeeper was on it anyway, so we are safe. There is no worries at all to be had here. All right, we got a goal kick by the Norwegians. We are on the left side with Wolf. No, not with Hagam, sorry. All right, Bello, let me know if you understood what I said there. Odegaard on the right side. Odegaard looks to see what to do with the ball. He gives it back to Hagam. Hagam drives the ball a little bit up to the field. Nusa on the left side. Will Nusa switch plays here? It looks like he wants to. No, gives it inwards to Berg. Berg back to Nusa. They're already having difficulties finding solutions here. Nusa back to Berg, which gives it back to Hagam. And now we're with Adger. Adger. Okay, by the way, it's 22 degrees in the stadium, so there's no reason why they should have a water break, right? No reason. All right, Berg. Berg with Nusa. Berg with Nusa. Berg again. Berg and Hagam. Hagam. Hagam gives a through ball to Nusa. Nusa tries to cut it in and tries to nutmeg Dwig. And Dwig's like, nah, homie. You ain't passing. And now we are looking at a corner kick. All right, so it's Berg that's going to take this one. Mr. Berg. Patrick Berg. Let's see what happens here. We're going to get a nice little corner kick. All right, Berg. We have a nice group of Norwegians here. Successful. Good job, Bello. I'm proud of you. Good job. You see, that's how you do VIP. Ooh, we got a little foul here in the midfield. That's how you do some VIP customer service here. You're welcome, Mr. Bello. Hey, by the way, Bello, you didn't verify. Here, I'm gonna give you the rookie, so that you're still in the Discord, right? Because you didn't verify, but it's okay. I gave you the rookie rule, which is basically when you verify. Oh wait, Simplicity, you're in the ambassador program. Nice. Project advisor, ambassador, technical writer, collab manager, freelancer. Oh, you got some nice. Let's see. After days, the revision of endless back. So of course it's a water break. So might as well do some here. But hey, wait, where's Z's? Z's wanted to talk about the DR Congo guy that stands on. Let me read about him again real quick. Why does the DR Congo guy stand at every match? And so apparently it's something that happened 30-something years ago where someone was elected in the DR Congo, and then the Belgians came and they abducted him, and then they unalived him, and they... Okay, so let's see. So Michael Nkuka Boladinga, a.k.a. Luma Vea or Luma Lives, is DR Congo's famous living statue superfan. He stands completely motionless, like a statue, for 90 minutes of the DR Congo national team, barely moving, often on his right side, often with his right arm raised. He does this while wearing a suit, glasses, and attire, mimicking Patrick Lumumba, Congo's first prime minister and independence icon after independence from Belgium. Okay, for those who don't know, the DR Congo was part of Belgium's, whole thing here. There you go, Z's. All right, so why does he do it? It's a tribute to Patrice Lumumba. Oh my God, this is a different way. Lumumba, a national hero assassinated in 1961. Muldinga possesses or poses like a famous Lumumba statue in Kinshasa. He rose to prominence at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations as he continued it in the 2026 World Cup with some visa challenges for certain games. He became an iconic, devoted supporter and a symbol of Congolese pride. Other fans have even stepped in to replicate his pose when he couldn't attend. This is during the major tournaments. Okay, cool. And that's it. But yeah, I guess that's, in short, the president or the prime minister was assassinated, so it's kind of a symbol for him. I guess he's just standing. In my opinion, it's more of a what's the word? I said it in chat as well, actually. It is more of a. Give me a second here. It is more of. Oh man, I said it too. Wait. It's like it's a form of protest, or to just so people understand what exactly happened, right? He was assassinated wrongfully, of course, and so he wasn't happy here. All right, we're back in the game here. Monde on the left side tries to steal the ball away from the Norwegians, doesn't manage it. Uh-oh, we got the Norwegians doing the classical I wonder if we're going to see it on the TV. Agbadu to Fofana. Fofana clears it into the midfield for Diomande. No, it wasn't Diomande. It was more so Olai. Alright, now Kiese to Diomande now this time on the left side. Diomande 1 versus 1. What is he going to do? He cuts in, cuts out, cuts in, cuts out. He's going to step over. No, he crosses in. Beautiful cross. Oh, Pepe. That almost manages to put it in the back, but it gets cleared out by the Norwegians. Beautiful cross by Diomande on the right side there. To the second post. And Pepe is quite alone. He doesn't even shoot on target, unfortunately. This is a big cup. I just need to make sure I have all my fluids, if you know what I mean. And actually, speaking of that, I need my water too. Pepe is about to shoot the second corner kick. Corner kick taken to the first post. Cleared out onto Diomande. Diomande to Nicola Pepe. Pepe looking to through ball. Crosses it into the second post. Header. No. Ooh, we got an Ivory Coast. Too bad. A little bit too long. It is a goal kick for. Oh, wait. It was played really quickly. All right, Odegaard can't manage to turn around, but finds Sorloth. Sorloth can't turn around either. Gives it to Adger. Adger over to Hagem. Hagem. Ooh, finds Wolf on the left side, and Nusa. Come on, Nusa. Nusa cuts it in. Nusa again in the box. No, wait. The Norwegians regain control of it. Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh, I don't know who has it. Nusa, Berg. I don't know who has it. Odegaard doesn't have it. But now we have a counterattack with the Ivory Coast. Nicola Pepe. Pepe on the right side. Pepe, 1 versus 1. Cross in by Nicola Pepe. A little bit too long, and it is cleared out for a corner kick by the Norwegians. Pepe tried to step over, and then decided, or actually step overs, and then crosses with his left foot, exterior of the left foot, if you ask me. All right, Jan Diomande for the corner kick. What will happen? Haaland is in the box as well to defend. He's saying, come on, guys. We can do it. Diomande crosses it into the 6-meter box. Nice cross. Cleared out by the Norwegians again. Into a corner kick again. No access. Yeah. Wait, give me a second here. It's for people who didn't verify. You're all good, brother. We got to talk to the chat at the same time. It's very important. All right, crossed in by Diomande. Headed out by Haaland. Into Diomande's feet on the left side. We're still on the left side. He's going to try to switch the play. No, he's going to do a give and go with not Kiesi, but Olai. And Nicola Pepe is on the left side. Tried to give a through ball to Olai. Too long. Goal kick. All right, we're still at 0-0. Will we get another draw? We got 2 draws yesterday. 2 of them. For those who don't remember, Germany ended up losing, if you don't remember. And Netherlands ended up losing against Morocco as well. Insane. But Morocco has such a great team. In my opinion, it's not like a bad beat or anything. I think it was like 50-50. All right. The Norwegians have control of, or have possession of the ball in the midfield. Berg to Wolf. Wolf back to Berg. We're in the Norwegian half right here. It's not looking so. It's a very closed off matchup. If we look at the statistics, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what we can do, to be honest here. It's looking pretty grim. So Norway went down from 44% down to 35%. The draw is set at a 35% as well, or 36% now. Can we get a little bit higher? That is the question. 36% for a draw. Oh, wait, we got Diomande on the left side, running pretty fast, but there's about 4 Norwegians in front of him. Gives a through ball to Bonnie. Bonnie gets countered. Corner kick for the Norwegian, for the Ivory Coastans. The Ivory Coastans. Yeah, the Norwegians came back running pretty fast here. And they were alone. There was about 10 Norwegians in the box for 3 African players. Unfortunately, Ivory Coast did not follow their attackers, and that's bad. You really have to try. They have to try to follow their attackers here. When there is a counterattack, if no one's following behind, there's no chance of you scoring. Right? There was 9 Norwegians for 3 Ivory Coast. But it is a corner kick. Bonnie managed to get it. So, corner kick for Diomande. Diomande crosses it in. A low cross. Ooh. Heel kick by Kiesi. Kiesi, what is he going to do? Fakes it. What are we looking at here? Olai. Kiese tries to cross it in on the right side. Gets countered. And you know what that means? It is a penalty. Oh, not penalty kick. A corner kick for the Ivory Coast that is played pretty quick by Kiese for Inao. Haaland clears it, and then a shot by the Ivory Coast into Nyland's hands. I'm not going to lie, there's not much going on here in this match. It is not a nice match at all, but Hagem has the ball. What are the stats like? Let me just check that real quick. Very, very poor, but Ivory Coast has the most chances, we're going to say for now, of most chances. They had one big chance with Pepe that was alone at the second post, and he didn't even shoot on target, to be honest. So pretty tough. All right, Ivory Coast plays from the back. Ulai gives it over to Sangare. Sangare looks for Pepe. No, for Doué on the right side. Tries to give a through ball to Pepe. Gets countered by the Norwegians. And now we have a goal kick. We have a goal kick here for the Norwegians. What are we going to get? All right, goal kick by Nyland. Possession by... Oh, wait. There's a big fight here in the midfield, but the Ivory Coast manages to get possession, but they quickly lose it. Nusa is it right at the half-line circle, and it gives it back to Hagem. Hagem to Adjer. All right, Pedersen. Pedersen gives it over to Odegaard. Odegaard to Sorloth. Sorloth on the right side. Will he manage to cross in? No, no. He's trying to. Fakes it. Fakes out. Crosses it into the... Whoa! Header by Haaland. But it is way too weak to do anything, to even bother Fofana, the goalkeeper. Yeah, Haaland headers it, but very weak header. Not an easy one at all to put in the back. All right, let's see what we can expect here. What can we expect? Are we going to get a goal? Are we not going to get a goal? Tis is the question. It ends on the 30th at 20. So not yet. So there's someone that says, oh, the resolving should be fast as possible, but the market isn't over yet. We have to wait for the market to end. Even if it expired, the end date is 23:59 on the 30th. All right, Ivory has more XG and 7 corners already. They do. They do. Hey, are you for the Ivory Coast? Wait, who are you for, Aziz? You said you're, wait, where are you from? You said you're from Benin? Benin? Wait, are you from Benin? Is that it? All right, who do we have here? Who do we have here? We have Berg. Berg goes to Nusa on the left side. Will Nusa manage to do something? Steps over, gives a back pass to Berg. Berg to Odegaard. Odegaard, what's he going to do? He gives a pass to Nusa on the left side. Nusa goes into the box, crosses it. Ooh, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Oh, my God. Nusa, what a screamer he just scored. What a screamer he just scored. What a goal. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Oh my days, what a goal. Odegaard that gives it back to Nusa. Nusa drives the ball into the box. Fakes out. Goes in. Curls it into the top right corner. If there was any spider webs there, they're gone. Because, Jesus, what a goal. What a goal. Unstoppable. So one of Norway's only chances. I don't think it's going to stop here, guys. I don't think the Ivory Coast is going to stop here. You're from Nigeria. Oh, wait. Nigeria is not even in the World Cup. That's surprising. Nigeria always has a good team. And I'm surprised they're not even in the World Cup this season. All right, Norway 1-0. I am from Belarus. Nice. Damn, Belarus is not in the World Cup either. That's pretty... Actually, was Belarus ever in the World Cup? That's the question I'm asking myself here. Was Belarus ever in the World Cup? All right, are we going to maybe get... I think... Look, the Ivory Coast were doing pretty good. I think we're going to get an equalization here. I think in terms of the game, they were playing a little bit better than the Ivory Coast, in my opinion, of course. This is my personal opinion. Okay, they were playing a little bit better. They had more chances. It seemed at first, the first 5 minutes were very hard for the Ivory Coast, but then they really started to get into it, and the bigger chances were for the Ivory Coast. Unfortunately, we don't get there. Yeah, I know. Oh, a cross in for the Norwegians. Is Haaland going to put it in? Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Haaland that is alone. Let's see what happened exactly. Crossing by Odegaard. Sorloth gives it to Haaland that is basically alone, but you have Chiesi that comes back from... No, not Chiesi, Sangare that comes back from nowhere and blocks Haaland's shot. Corner kick. All right, Norway's at 65% chance of winning now. Berg. Whoa, yo, 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 yo. Berg crosses in. Sorloth comes in and cuts it off, and it is like this far from the post, from the second post. But now it is a goal kick for the Ivory Coast. Is the Ivory Coast going to manage to come back into this game? That is the question we're asking ourselves here. All right, Fofana. Fofana, goal kick. All right. And what's Ivory Coast going to do? Oh, nice loft. Oh, no, a little bit too long. Nyland has the ball. We're 42 minutes in. 42 minutes in. 4 attempts at goal for the Ivory Coast. 1 on target and 7 for Norway. Only 2 on target, by the way, just so you know. The statistics that I'm looking at here. All right, Berg for Berg. We have 2 Bergs. Actually, Berg for Wolf. Wolf for Nusa. Nusa back to... Oh, bad pass. That is anticipated by Bonnie. Bonnie loses it. Oh, Norway. Pretty close. Olai. Olai has it here. Gives it to Kiesik. Konad. Konad shoots and is blocked. Corner kick. So it is a corner kick for the Ivory Coast. Are we going to get a goal? Is Diomande going to put a caviar on someone's forehead or not? 'Tis the question that we're asking ourselves here. Wait, let me see what's happening here. I'm buffering. My channel's buffering. Don't buffer channel. I don't like when I get buffers. All right, no more buffering. All right, Diomande, the corner kick was played, but nothing happened to it. Diomande gives a through pass. And there was a shot by Chiesi. And I think it is given. Yeah, corner kick by the Ivory Coast. Or for them. Another one. We have so many corners for the Ivory Coast. All right, Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe crosses it into the second. Nice cross into the 6-meter box. Oh, wait. Someone falls. Ivory Coast player falls in the box. Is that going to be looked at? Let's check. Nusa gets fouled on. Wait, what's going on here? Is there a foul in the box? There is a... Wait. All right. The Venezuelan referee says to play on. 4 minutes left. Ivory Coast have possession of the ball. Bonnie gives it over to Doué. Doué gets fouled on by Nusa. Right at a yellow card for Nusa, by the way. Right at the 25-meter yard line on the right side. Right at the line of the right side. Let's see what we can get from here. Let's see what we can get from this, boys and girls. New UI is so cute, like it. It looks like sweet marshmallow for me. By the way, guys, what do you think of the new UI for ㅍxo? All right, Pepe. Pepe is going to take this free kick. So Pepe, left-footed as well. Pepe takes the shot into the second post, header, and just outside. Just outside, and it is a goal kick for the Ivory Coast. Oh, it was actually a corner kick. Sorloth actually hits it, so it should have been a corner kick. Now, usually the VAR should say it. The VAR should say that it's a corner kick. No? Okay, I guess not. All right, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left here. All right, Odegaard. The Norwegians have the possession here. The Norwegians have possessions. We're in the back with Wolf. Wolf gives it over to Wolf, actually. So it was Hagen that gave it to Wolf. Wolf gives it to Berg. Berg looks to give it to Odegaard. No, he gives it to... Who does he give it to? Let me make sure. Peterson. Peterson to... Back to Peterson, actually. To Adger. Adger to Peterson. Or Pedersen. Pedersen gives a nice loft pass. Through loft pass. To Sorloth. But it is anticipated by the Ivory Coast team here. And Fofana, the goalkeeper, clears it out. Into Nicola Pepe's feet. And now there's a throw-in for Norway. Wolf is going to throw this in here. Wolf gives it to Berg. Berg gives it to Nusa. Nusa tries to nutmeg Doué. Doesn't manage. So throw in for the Ivory Coast. Quickly lost by the Ivory Coast. But wait, quickly lost again. Oh, wait. There's a fight here in the middle. The Norwegians regain control. All right, Adger. What is going to happen with Adger here? And we're at halftime. Halftime versus between Ivory Coast and Norway. I can't say that a lead for Norway is very deserved, but great goal by Nusa. Fantastic goal. But it should definitely be even. We'll see what happens in the second half. All right, give me 1 second, boys and girls. I will go get some water. Boys and girls. All right, the first half was kind of weak. All right, the first half was a little bit weak in terms of statistics. And look at that. I mean, we can look at the statistics. Haaland didn't really play a good one. Look at that, 0.66, 2 shots on target. Oh, there's 2 big chances for Norway, I see. Do you think we're going to get an equalization or not? New market ideal. Will OUSD launch on ETH natively? What is... So that OUSD, what's the O for? USD, I know what that is. OnGone that says that. Let's see. Will it launch on ETH? Who's making it? You making the market idea? Let me, of course, wait a minute. Let me see OUSD crypto. Let's see what's happening there. Let's see what's happening with original dollar. The original protocol. Interesting. It's a high risk. Wait, what? So, earn high risk adjusted stable yield by swapping to APY, sorry, is 5.2, 30-day moving average. TVL is 6.6 million. Growing in Ethereum wallet since 2020. No staking or lockups. Wait, how does this work? So user, deposit USDC, mint OSD. OSD goes into an OSD USDC pool. This is weird. High yield, low risk DeFi strategy. Earn high risk adjusted stable coin yield by swapping to OSD. Yields are generated on chain through Morpho, distributed directly to your wallet and compound automatically. Your funds are never risked on speculative positions. I don't know, man. That seems kind of weird to me. 6%, but it's a 30-day API? You get 6% in 30 days? Seems kind of sus to me, boys. Seems kind of sus to me, if you ask me. Has anyone heard of OSD? Start earning now. Fully transparent on Ethereum blockchain. Oh, it uses Curve. It uses Curve AMO. So the OSD coin code base has been audited 12 times and battle tested for 4+ years. I've never heard of these guys. 4+ years. Since 2020 is not 4. Okay, yeah, I guess that it is 4+. All right, let's launch this app here. Origin token. There's a 1.4 billion TVL, 11.5. So wait, there's an Origin token. So Origin price. I don't think we're talking about the same one here. Origin protocol. Wait, Origin does have a... It's at 9 million market cap. That's pretty low. And it went to $2? Are we getting alpha here? This thing went to $2. And then it died. But that was in 2021. That was the DeFi... That was like the DeFi boom. DeFi summer, if you guys remember that. Let me see. Saw something about it on S. Didn't read too much about it. All right, let's do some research then. You know what? Z's, let's do some research here. We got Origin Protocol. They're at a 9 million market cap, which is, to be honest, like, with if they have a 1.4 billion TVL for their token, that's huge. For a 9 million market cap token. Let's take a look at their Twitter. Let's see what happens with their Twitter. They don't have a Twitter? Where's their Twitter? Okay, there's their X. They don't even have it on their website. That's not a good sign here. I don't like that. But they have 100... Oh, Origin Protocol, followed by ㅍxo. We follow them. New incentives. So that's June the 25th. Wrapped OUSD leverage loop. Leverage loop? Now live on Fusion. WSD leverage loop by Byzantine Labs. Powered by Origin Protocol's WSD markets on Morpho. Okay, OUSD is fully backed by USDC and earns yields through curated Morpho vaults across Ethereum, Base, and Hyperliquid. OUSD APY moves with borrowed demand on Morpho and has earned an average of 5.3% API over the last 30 days. Is this cheap? I feel like this is super cheap. But the thing is, it never goes up. That's the thing. Right now it's at 1.04. And the peak was, the peak was $2.90, but there's no way it goes back to that, right? I guess there's like an X10 to do, right? If you get to 14 cents. But then again, there's nothing going on right now. It's so hard. We're in the bare winter. There's also this other project what is it called? It's called oh, I forgot the name of the project. It's like this Russian thing. It's called... They're trying to like mine Dogecoin. Let me find out what it's called a second. Let me find out what it's called while we wait for the second half to begin for Norway versus Ivory Coast. I'm going to look at this real quick. I'm going to look at this real quick. Where is he? I think... Oh, it's Cubic. Cubic. Let me look at Cubic real fast. Oh, Cubic is Cubic pumping? Oh, no, it's not pumping at all, actually. Cubic is just going down. Going down. Cubic is going down. There's no way Cubic can go up anyway. There's no reason for Cubic to go up, right? There's like no bullishness or anything. Cubic is just down and down. 56 million market cap for Cubic. Bad. But you know what? Origin is not bad at all. Scammer alert. Oops. This is definitely a scammer alert. And we will nuke him. All right, we got him banned. All right, hey, Aziz, if you find some, let me know. Let's take a look at Origin, and they have 18.2K posts. That is a tremendous amount. So Origin Protocol, WOUSD can now be looped through the wrapped OUSD leverage loop vault on Fusion by IPOR. All right, I'm going on iPor. I'm going to check it out. Origin protocol WU. Okay, wait, this is new. It's only a 5. Oh, but you can do. Wait, how does the loop work? Leverage looping. Let me check this out. It's at 4% API basically. Total value managed 200,000. Total value locked 41,000. So not a lot. But how do you do this? Let's see. Withdraw schedule 12 hours. Learn about the fees. How do you leverage loop this though? So if I were to put like $100, for example, right? And then what do I do there? Volt info. But it's a leverage loop. So management fee, performance fee, every time profits are booked, 10%. They take 10% from you. That's crazy. I mean, right now, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't put any money in anything DeFi with all the hacks. If we look at the hacks, let's look at the DeFi Llama hacks. Let's see what happened in the past. Oh, AIDC got hacked for $121. That's not bad. June the 25th. Yo, the hacks are getting slower now. We have a 3 million by Polymarket. They got hacked on Polygon. But then before that, nothing really happened. That's not bad. My voice is down. No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just the thing is, here's my issue. I have like, I don't know what's wrong with my sinus. And right now, it's like it's really hard to talk. So I'm trying to save my voice for when the game is back. Cuz then you imagine if I don't save my voice? Then if I don't save my voice, then I can't talk. It's not even my voice. It's like it's so hard. It's like something's stuck here. Let me see if wait, I have an idea. What if I do this? I squeeze it down. It's very hard. Super hard. And I think it's because of the juice. I had my juices. Okay, wait, that actually helped a little bit. I'm going to do that again. Wait, I'm going to do this for like 2 seconds. Alright, if I do this enough, maybe it'll help me. Hopefully that does something. Anyway, we're back at it with the game. And we're going to see, can the Ivory Coast come back from this, or can they not come back from this? This is the question that we're asking ourselves here. When we looked at the first half, it was pretty even, we're going to say. And then Norway scored this magical goal. Will the Ivory Coast manage to do the same? This is the question that we're asking ourselves here. Let's see. All right, Ayer. Oh, we got Nusa. Nusa to Haaland. Tries to bring it with him. Couldn't. Oh, what happened? Ivory Coast completely switches plays, but like really bad backwards pass for Conan, and Conan gets out of it. Diomande has the ball, gets fouled on, looks like. Yep, foul on Diomande. But isn't isn't OU isn't wait. Isn't it already East? Or what chain is it on then? The Ivory Coast are trying to gain control of it. They do. They gain possession, but the Ivorians clear it out into. Ooh, Diomande tries to press, doesn't make it, and now Ulai is here to try to get in front of it, and it is a throw-in for the Norwegians. All right, Azure is pressed by Ulai. There's no foul called actually by Ulai. Tries to give it to Bani. Bani gives a back pass to Sangare. Sangare unfortunately gives another back pass to Kosunu. All right, now we got Agbadu. All right, we're playing from the back here. We're playing from the back. We got to see what happens. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's see. The Ivory Coast are half possession of the ball right now. Kiesi. Sangare, sorry. Sangare is looking for a pass. He can't find it. Will he find it? Olai. Oh, no, it's not Olai. It was a... Was it Olai? I think it was actually. We got Diomande with Conan. Conan crosses it over for no one. Actually, it goes to the back. Nicola Pepe is here to collect it. Step overs. Is he going to cross it? No, he cuts out, cuts in, gives a back pass to Doué. Doué crosses it. Ooh! Goes in front of everyone onto the other side. We're on the left side now. We're going to cross it in again. Diomande gives a beautiful through pass for Bani. Anticipated by Norwegian defense. Do we have a corner kick, it looks like? Doué with a great cross that goes in front of everyone. All right, corner kick for Ivory Coast. All right, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast. Oh yeah, it's not even it's a corner kick. It's not. All right, corner kick. Corner kick taken by Diomande. A little bit short, unfortunately. Cleared out by the Norwegian defense. Tried to put back into the box. Haaland is here. Cleared out by the Norwegians. All right, we're going out. Olai is here on the left side. He cuts in. Maybe he's going to switch play. Yeah, he does a square pass to Désiré Doué. Désiré Doué controls it. Crosses in. Header by Kiesi. Kiesi. No, loses control. Losing possession of the ball. And there's a handball by the Ivorians. What a control by Désiré Doué's brother. Désiré Doué loves to do that type of control, by the way. All right, Neeland clears it. Diomande. Conan gives a through ball to Diomande. Cleared out into a corner kick. All right, Diomande for Olai. Olai gives a through ball. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. Sorloth is here to pick up the ball. Throw in for the Ivory Coast. So Ivory Coast is starting to try to push a little bit here. That's what they're doing. Are we going to get the push or are we not going to get the push? Let's see. Conan looks for a cross into the second post. Gets cleared out. Shoots into the clouds. Unfortunate. Unfortunate here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Wait. We got a little bit of a technical difficulty here. Everything is okay, Alex. I appreciate you. Always. I still have that thing in my nose. Or my, like, sinus. Alright, we're back! Alright, Neeland. Neeland clears it out. Header by Sorloth. Odegaard tries to get it as well, but it is a throw-in as the Ivory Coast defender clears it into a throw-in for the Norwegians. Throw-in for okay, Nusa. I also have a problem with my nose, especially in the summer with allergies start. No, but the thing is, look. The thing is, I can't talk, so I can breathe normally. Look. I can breathe normally, but I feel like it's like stuck in, like, between my throat. Like, it's just, when I talk, I feel like something's stuck. It's like the weirdest feeling ever. Let me try to fix this. I heard that if you like try, wait, what was it? It was like you press on one side. You press on one side. I don't know exactly how it goes. But you press on one side and then, we got a through ball here. No, the Norwegians managed to get it. Odegaard, who is he looking for? Nusa's on the left side. Nusa's asking for, he's shouting for even. A through pass, crossed over. No one's there. And Fofana's here to collect the ball, telling his player to, hey, brother, leave the ball alone, my dude. I got this. My brother. All right, we're on the left side with Ulai. Ulai gives it to Diamande. Diamande gives it back to Ulai. Ulai finds ㅍxo in the midfield. ㅍxo to Doué. Doué to Pepe. Pepe gives it back to ㅍxo. Okay, Ulai. We're in the midfield here. The Norwegians have a big wall. It's going to be difficult for the Ivory Coast. Ulai gives a square pass, switches plays to Nicolas Pepe on the right side. Nicolas Pepe 1 versus 1. He fixates, goes in, gives a back pass to Doué. Doué crosses it in. Pepe! Woohoo! What a save by the goalkeeper, Neeland. Back into Désiré Doué. Désiré. Into Doué's feet. Nusa gains possession of the ball. Great save by Neeland. Great save by Neeland here. Nicolas Pepe, that is basically alone. He shoots it, and Neeland, great save. Great save. It was on the goalkeeper, not a hard save, but still a great save. All right, Haaland for Odegaard. Odegaard is looking to give it. Is there a handball? No handball. Recouped by the Ivory Coast. What are we going to see here? Are we going to see a goal? Are we not going to see a goal? 'Tis the question that we're asking ourselves. But the draw is looking pretty. It's just it's out there, you know. It's getting closer to the Norwegian goal. All right, the Elephants here are on the attack with Nicolas Pepe on the right side. Wait, let me get my chat. I don't even have the chat. Well, if you have problems, Alex, I know, hey, these problems with the noses and stuff, not fun at all. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not feeling the best. But Olai gives it to Konan. Konan crosses it over, header. And Nicolas Pepe is in the box. He controls it. Tries to give it to Bobby. Bobby shoots. Or did I say Brobby? Brobby is Brobby is Dutch. I meant Bonnie. Alright, we're on the counter here with Nusa on the left side for the Norwegians. What are we going to get? A through ball. Through ball to Berg, I think it was. Back pass to Nusa. Nusa's 2 versus 1 gets countered. Berg regains it. Alright, foul on Odegaard. Alright, the Norwegians. All right. Free kick for the Norwegians. What's going to happen here? Who's going to take this? We have Berg and Odegaard that's around the ball. And Nusa that's not far as well. It looks like Odegaard's going to be taking this one. All right, Odegaard will be taking it. They haven't done the woo yet, the Norwegians. All right, all the Norwegians are standing up here. They're hoping for a Haaland goal. Haaland is in the box. And there's also Sorloth. There's 2 dangerous. Oh, what a cross into. Great cross. And Fofana picks it up. I'm not going to say easily, but he does. Olai back to Kiese. Kiese back to Olai. Will he switch plays here? Yes, he does. He gives a through ball, switching the play for Konan on the left side. He tries to go in. Will he manage to cross it in? No, he gets access denied. And it is, again, a corner kick for the Ivory Coast. How many corner kicks do we have? How many corner kicks? Stats? Corner kick? 10 corners. Holy moly. Alright, quickly played the corner kick. Cross, blocked out. Kiesi, Olai. Olai gives a chipped ball to Kiesi. Kiesi gives it to Diomande. Diomande, will he cross in? No, gives it back to Olai. Olai shot. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, we have Mexican supporters here in the stands. Yeah, what a goal by Norway. All right, we're waiting for this game to restart here. There's not a lot of action. Let's be honest here. There's not too much action going on, but it's okay because we're here and we're alive. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. All right, clear it out. All right, still 1-0. 60th minute. Free kick for the Ivory Coast as there was a foul with that long clear. Fofana throws it up long for Diomande. Doesn't get it. Haaland tries to fight. Actually loses an aerial duel. I didn't know that was possible. Diomande gives it to Olai. Or not Olai, rather. But Diomande's here on the left side. Will he manage to cross? Oh, he tries to get in. Doesn't manage to get into the box. All right. Ooh, nice challenge by the Ivory Coast to stop the Norwegian attack. We got 30 minutes left here. Actually, yeah, 30 minutes left. Will Ivory Coast manage to score? That's my question here. Do Diallo. Do we have a switch here? Yeah, so we had 2 switches. Oh, the Ivory Coast tried to go in. So Diallo came off, or sorry, Diallo and Wai are on. So Ulai came off and Bani came off. Wai is on and Amad Diallo. Diallo is going to make a huge difference. Kiese goes in, gives it to Sangare. A little bit too long, but not a big threat, guys. Not a big threat. It's okay. Sangare still has it. We have 2 players on the other side, the right side. Diamande tries to cross shoot, gets blocked out. Oh, this is getting good here, guys. This is getting really, really good for a maybe an Ivory Coast goal. Maybe an Ivory Coast goal. We got to see here. But Diamande is at the penalty or at the corner kick here. Let's see, Diamande. Another corner kick, by the way. Diamande. Come on, Diamande. Come on, boys. Diamande. Diamande. Okay, same problem as before. Diamande just doesn't learn from his mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. We can give him the benefit of the doubt. Diamande shoots into the box. Ooh, I think Ahmad is here. Diallo shoots. Ooh, cleared out by the Norwegians, but not cleared out completely in the box. There's a little bit of a issue. We got a few hands here going up. Maybe calling a... Ooh. Oh, Haaland tried to anticipate a bad backwards header pass, but it wasn't too bad, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yep, SA is out. Maybe Brazil. Ivory seeking a goal. Yes, sir. Wait, let me just answer them. Yeah, yes, sir. Ivory looking pretty good for an equalizer. Will we see it? Portugal versus Argentina in the final? Wait, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know why, but I have a feeling that we're going to get Portugal versus Argentina in the final. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that we're going to get that. Oh! Cross in, but Neelan is here to anticipate that. Wait, let me say, welcome to ㅍxo, brother. Oh, Sorloth tries to go in. Okay, so we got finally a corner kick for Norway. It's still 1-0. All right, Odegaard. What are we going to get by Odegaard? Are we going to get something good? Are we not going to get something good? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. All right, Odegaard for the cross. All right, wait. The referee blows. Something's wrong. Someone's holding someone. That's not good. We don't want anyone holding each other, guys. All right, holding ain't good. Oh. Who was holding? Wait, what happened? Oh my God. I'm getting baited. I'm getting debated. All right, Odegaard crosses it in. Oh, header and saved on the line. Oh, this is going to be bad because Kiesi. Wait, we are having a counterattack through a long lofted pass for, I'm not sure who that is. I'm mad. Oh, wait. The ref is listening to someone. Wait. Let's see what happened here. The ref is currently listening to the VAR. No. The ref says play on. Conan is about to restart. All right, Conan restarts. For Sangare. All right, we're not doing too bad here. Not doing too bad at all. Pepe looks for Hawaii. Doesn't manage it, foul. No. The ref says play on. We got a little situation here for the Norwegians. Berg on the left side. Nusa overlaps. Nusa gets it. Nusa tries to cross. Cleared out by the... Never mind. There was an offside. Oh, man. Boo! Alright, we got a hydration break. Alright, what are the chances we get a an equalizer here? What are we thinking? Do we think we get an equalizer or no? Will we get an equalizer or not? Ivory Coast is looking good though. They were pretty close to scoring. They're 60, we're at the 67th minute. We're going to restart at the 71st. There'd be 20 minutes left. Can we get it? Can we get it or can we not get it? Tis is the question that we're asking ourselves. Is it possible? Let's see. Of course, no one's really drinking water. They're just talking to each other because no one's thirsty. Hello, it's 22 degrees in the stadium. They said it before the match. It's 22 degrees in the stadium. Okay, guys. So it is not at all cold. I mean hot. Maybe it is actually cold. All right, let's see if we can get a little equalizer going. I'm sure they're going to push near the end of the match. They're really going to start pushing, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Near the end of the match, I don't see why they wouldn't start. I don't see why they wouldn't start pushing a little bit more. I don't see why they wouldn't start pushing a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a nice little song here in the stadium. I don't need it. Hey, water did actually good. Hey, Alex, I don't know if you're in here, but water did a little bit of good. You just need a little bit of fluid to just fluidify. So that means I need to drink more water. That's all it means. Fireball. Hey, the Norwegians are... Oh, there's Bob and Sudelup. Oh, repeat. Okay, what did I say? Oh, water helps with the whole nose thing, by the way. A little bit of water does good. Still not perfect, but a little bit better. All right, Nusa comes out. Bob comes on. Sudelup comes on. I love that name. Sudelup. Sorloth comes off. Nusa comes off. Sudelup comes on, as well as Bob. All right, let's see what happens. Fofana looking to clear it out long in front. Yes, he does do it. 71st minute. We got 20 minutes left, boys. Oh, Jomande is running faster than the Norwegian defense after that clearance by Fofana. Jomande gets the ball, gains possession of it even. Conan gives it back to Ahmad. Ahmad Diallo gives a nice through ball to Conan. Conan shoots. And it is deflected by the Norwegian defense. Bob That's a weird name, Bob. Bob? Bob gives it back. Cleared by the Norwegians in front. Haaland has not done anything this game. Nothing at all. Alright, Sangare. Haaland has not done anything at all. Haaland, Kiesi. 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 No, we're just chilling here in the back. Alright, let's see if we can do something from here. Uh-oh. Oh, the Norwegians placed to Haaland. Berg. Oh, Nyland clears it from the back. Alright, the Norwegians gain it, but Diomande comes back from nowhere. Diomande comes back from nowhere to get the ball back. Alright, Dewey on the right. I'm feeling a little bit better here. I can commentate perfectly here. Ivory Coast are trying to push this. They are trying to push this. They are trying to at least equalize. At least equalize is their plan. Wait, what? Wait. What happened here? Uh-oh. Guys, Ivory Coast here. Ivory Coast shot. And we got a goal. 1-1 for the Ivory Coast. 1-1 for the Ivory Coast. Oh my God. We're in it. That's it. That's it, boys. That's it, boys. We are totally in it here. Totally in it here. 1-1. The Ivory Coast. The Ivory Coast managed to score. And we were saying it, guys. It was looking a little bit suspicious. It was looking a little bit suspicious. Now we got 15 minutes left. In my opinion, Ivory Coast is looking better. Norway is looking not good at all here. But I'm mad with a give and go. Ahmad cuts in and just puts it right in the... Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. We got a 1-1 here. Ahmad, beautiful goal by Ahmad that cuts in when Berg. Check it out. There will be a penalty and Norway will go home. All right, let's see what happens. Beautiful goal by the Ivory Coast. Yes. Beautiful goal by the Ivory Coast. Beautiful goal by the Ivory Coast. Wait, give me a second here. Let me reopen that. Bada bing, bada boom. And even the Ivory Coast, the percentage for them to win has gone up a little bit as well. All right, let's see if we can stick to... Are we going to stick to a draw, or are we not going to stick to a draw? Or are we maybe going to possibly get another goal in? I don't know. It seems a little bit too much. We're going to see what happens exactly. A draw seems more logical to me. A draw. I mean, it's going to go, of course, to overtime, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Let's see. All right, Odegaard. All right, and now the Norwegians are forced to play. The Norwegians are totally forced to play now. Let's see where we're going to head off to. All right, we have Berg on the side. Cross in. Oh! Odegaard! Bob! Cleared out by the by the Ivorians. All right, beautiful one. And we have 14 minutes left, plus the added time. 14 minutes left, plus the added time. Odegaard. Odegaard gives it back to Berg. Berg. Oh! Are we going to get a Norwegian cross? We do. Cleared out by the Ivorans, and Wai collects it. Ahmad is on the right. Oh, unfortunately, Ahmad was on the left. Wait. Wai gets it back. Gives a 1-2. Give and go. No foul. No penalty. Hey, Alex, you said it. Maybe penalty, but no penalty. No penalty given. No penalty given at all there. Ahmad is a good... Hey, Ahmad is sensational. He's so good. As soon as he came on, I mean, I sensed that it would have been a little bit difficult for the Norwegians. All right, but Berg, they're still trying to push. We got 13 minutes left. 13 minutes left. And the draw is slowly... Nope. Crossed by the Norwegians straight into the Ivory Coast goalkeeper, Ahmad. Ahmad gives it to Diomande. I feel like Ahmad is better than Diomande. Diomande, Ahmad overlaps. Gives it to Diomande. Ooh. By the way, it turned out beautifully on the screenshot of how you hold your... If you don't mind. Yeah, you can use it. Use whatever you want, my brother. You can use whatever you want. You have my permission. Oh, there may have been a penalty actually for the Ivory Coast, not called. Of course. Why would they give a penalty to Africans, right? All right, the Norwegians are pushing on the right side. Bob gives it back to Odegaard. Odegaard gives it to the right winger, crosses it in to no one. Since Haaland is not even moving in the box. Is it going to get cleared out? No, the Norwegians regain control. Odegaard fakes in, fakes out. Gives it to Berg. Berg to Peterson. Peterson to Odegaard. Odegaard fakes a pass. Comes out, gives it to Bob on the right side. We're at the 79th minute. All right. Uh-oh. No, what's going to happen? All right, Ivory Coast clears it. All right, we have a nice little clearance here. Imagine Germany, Netherlands, and Norway go home in the space of 24 hours. That would be... Well, hey, it's only 1-1. It's only 1-1. Let's not get too over ourselves here because Odegaard has the ball, gets depossessed. Yeah, the Ivory Coast... gain control of that. Okay, we're back at it. The Ivory Coast gain possession of the ball from the back. Oh, Sangare tried to give a through ball. It got intercepted, but luckily for him. Ahmad is on the floor. But bueno. Oh, Ahmad is on the floor. Ahmad is on the floor right now, but it seems to be okay. I hope. Well, I hope for Ivory Coast, of course. Alrighty. Let's see what happens. By the way, guys. By the way, the longer you hold your positions in the money line, you gain CP from that as well. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. You gain CP for just having your position open. Very important to know. Very, very important to know that you do occur position. CP. Okay? Very, very important. But yeah, imagine Germany, Netherlands, and Norway in the space of 24 hours. That would be unheard of. But right now, in my opinion, Ivory Coast do deserve the win more than Norway, from what I'm seeing. They had more chances. They seem more dangerous overall. But if I lose CP, wait. But if I lose, the CP disappears. It's supposed to be added even if holding. No. I don't. The CP is not supposed to disappear. You're supposed to actually gain the CP. I don't. You're not supposed to lose it. That's for sure. All right, Conan through clears it. All right, we're at 82nd minute here. 82nd minute here, boys and girlies. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that we're at the 82nd minute. The draw is set at 63. Norway win is actually above Ivory Coast for some reason. I wonder why that is. Ivory Coast seem pretty strong here. We're going to see once gameplay restarts. But if I lose the CP disappears. The CP should not disappear. That's for sure. You're gonna gain the CP no matter what. And if it does disappear, let me know, because it's not supposed to. I'm just saying, it's not supposed to. All right, Sangare. Okay, cool. The Germany was 0 CP after the game. Okay, I'll look into that. If you think you didn't get CP, just give me Z's. What's your XO again? All right, send me your XO on the Discord, and I will look into that. I'll see why. I don't think you lost your CP, huh? That's my opinion. And actually, wait, give me a second here. If I go into my market and okay, so no, I didn't lose there. Okay. For example, versus Brazil, I gained 4 CP. Is there one I lost? Oh yeah, I lost against but it wasn't on the CP. The CP is new. Was it on for the German game? I think it was on for the German game. All right, we're at the 84th minute here. 84th minute. Can we do something? Can we see something happen? Oh, we're at 65 cents here for a draw. But the Norwegians try to cross in, gets countered by Due. All right, throw in for the Norwegians. We're coming back from the back, Berg. But yeah, I'll take a look at that. I don't think you should be. We're at the 85th minute now. 86th minute even now. Why am I at the 86th minute? Draw. There's a goal. There's a goal for. Wait, is there a goal? There is a goal for Norway. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? Norway did score. I'm seeing a lot of numbers here. It looks like Norway did score. And Haaland scores! I already knew that he scored. I was looking at the Haaland does score at the 85th minute. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's the end for it looks like it is the wait. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, because we know that the Ivory Coast could score a goal here. I was looking at what's it called? I was looking at the market, and the market was fluctuating, so I saw it before the goal. So unfortunately, yeah, no reaction there, because I was looking at the percentages as I was saying it. I saw that all of a sudden everything just boom fluctuated. Oh yeah. Nice little goal here. There's no foul, no nothing. Haaland, I mean, he scores the goal, but he barely scores it. It feels, yeah, it was like, wow, what a. All right, 85%. Okay, is the Ivory Coast going to manage to score a goal here? Are they going? There's no foul, no nothing. There's no VAR. No VAR. I think we're gonna accept this one. Yeah, Haaland. Hey, look at this one. Haaland is like, because he didn't even mean to score this goal. He didn't even mean to score it. He tried. I mean, he wanted to, obviously, but he didn't even shoot it well. That's the thing. But wait, the Ivory Coast is gonna push very, very hard here. We're at the 87th minute. A through ball for the Ivory Coast. Ooh, yeah. Haha. Well, the chances of a penalty are minimal now. Remember, yesterday's match, anything is possible. I agree with that. Anything is possible here. The draw is still more than possible. Okay? Now, the thing is, I'm looking at the percentages at the same time. I shouldn't be looking at that. If not, I'm never going to... Let's see. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Are the Norwegians going to try to push a little bit? Not the Norwegians, sorry. The Ivory Coast. Are they going to try to push a little bit or not? The Ivory Coast are a little bit sad here. Jomonde's pressing on the left side. Bob. So we're not going to get a Netherlands loss. Oh, wait, Haaland. Haaland gets the ball. Nope. Gets dispossessed, but there is Bob here. Bob, what is he going to do? Odegaard. They're just keeping possession of the ball. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Bob still has it. 2-1 for the Ivory Coast. Hey, there's still a lot of time here. We cannot call them out until the match is over. We saw what happened yesterday versus Netherlands versus Morocco. We saw what happened. Oh wait, there's a Netherlands versus Morocco. We saw what happened. All right, the Ivory Coast here. Oh, they're on the counter. No, nothing coming in yet. I'm still looking at the percentages. Diomande tries to... nothing. Nothing comes out of that. All right, there's still additional time. The Ivory Coast should try to press here. Anything is possible. We saw Morocco score in extra time. All right. Ligue for Haaland. Haaland gets it. No. Haaland shoots. Nothing. All right. Goal kick for the Ivory Coast. They're going to try again. They're going to try again. Will anything happen here? Will anything happen here? Let me see this. All right. The Ivory Coast. 7 minutes of extra time. 7 minutes. That's insane. The Ivory Coast. Seven minutes. All right, so the chances... Oh, wait. Wait, why is the Ivory Coast all of a sudden... No, they're not. Ivory Coast has, like, no chances of winning now. The draw is still up there. You know, we can still get a draw, but it's at 86% chance for Norway to win. Ivory Coast are not doing too hot. Wait, are we trying to get something in? The Ivory Coast. Ooh, maybe there's a handball. Nope. No handball called by the ref. Oh, what's happening? I see a lot of fluctuation. I'm just looking at the money lines. Wait, we're on the left side with the Ivory Coast. Cross in. Oh, yo. Oh, my days. All right, there's 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Sangare, are we going to get another cross in? Can you see? Can you see it? A cross into the second post, a header. Oosh. Nothing, unfortunately. Nothing. Nada. BTC will be too expensive equals no, sooner or later. Romain with his cup. Beautiful. Beautiful, Alex. Beautiful. All right, so nothing yet as of now. We can't count anyone out yet. What's the next match, by the way? France versus... Well, I think France has to win, right? France. Let me see what the next match is, actually. The next match. So, we got 5 minutes left. What's the next match? If I can get that. Next match, Ivory Coast. France versus Sweden. France is at 66% chance of winning. So, that's a toughie there. We're going to, of course, watch that match in the chat. Okay, I mean, I'm ready to go all in on France. Totally all in. If I go all in, oh my God, imagine that. I think I would win $59 for 200. I mean, that's not bad. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go all in for France. I don't think they can lose. I don't think they can lose the French against the Swedish. But of course, we're going to see. We're going to wait for that match to begin and then go from there. Of course. Very, very important. All right, the Norwegians. They're still pushing a little bit. Norwegians are pushing a little bit. The draw is down to 10%. The Norwegian win is to a 90% here. And let's see. Yeah, the Fofana, the goalkeeper, throws it long. All right, Bob. Let's see if we're going down here. Wait, we got the draw chances coming back a little bit as the Ivory Coast try to push a little bit. Are they going to? Are they going to do anything? I'm mad. Nope, nothing. Gets denied. Diakite. Are we going to get anything for Douay? Oh, yeah. Douay tries to cross it in. All right, we're at 13 cents now. So, oh, we got a free kick. Free kick for the Ivory Coast. Free kick for the Ivory Coast. Wai. Oh, yeah. Wai. Oh, this is... So whoever wins this again is going to go against Brazil. Okay, what's going on here? I see a lot of stuff shifting back and forth. No. No, you're kidding. Penalty? Never. What do you mean penalty? Never. Wait, am I behind? No way there's penalty. No. Okay, no, you're trolling me. Don't troll me, guys. There's a free kick, not a penalty. Okay, free kick, not penalty. Or not penalty yet, at least. I don't see any penalty. I don't see any sort of penalty. Oh, Diallo. Oh, what a save. What a save by Nyland. What a save. Diallo puts it into the top right corner or top left corner and save. What a save. What a save. What a save by Amad Diallo. I mean, by Nyland. But what a strike by Diallo. All right, we got 1 minute left. It's not looking too good. Not looking too good for Bob. Not looking too good for the Ivory Coast, unfortunately. Are we going to get anything out of this? Ay, ay, ay. What a save by Haaland. What a save by Haaland. What a save. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I know you're joking. All right, wait. Uwai is going to try. We got 5 seconds left in the additional time. Wait, corner. All right, this is the last one. This is the last corner. We have Fofana, the goalkeeper, that's coming up as well. Ahmad. Well, I think it's going to be over here. Let's see. This is the last one. If they don't, it's over. If they don't score it, it's over, boys. Okay, Ahmad. There's Fofana, the goalkeeper. Everyone's in the box here. Every single player on the pitch is in the box. Oh, do it. No, that's it. Do it. He's trying to find. And it's over. And it's over. The Norwegians will be facing off the Brazilians. Hey, so Haaland scored 5 goals, by the way. That's not bad. So the Norwegians will be playing off against Brazil. And then we have France versus Sweden in 2 hours, guys. France versus Sweden in 2 hours, and we're going to watch that in chat. Haaland is like, oh my God, I can't believe I scored that goal, because his goal was a pretty lucky goal. Okay, for those who didn't see, it was a pretty lucky goal, the one that Haaland scored. But hey, it worked out. It worked out for him in his best interest, so good for him. All right, guys. I will catch you, of course, in the happy chats. Okay, Haaland, what a save that he made. Oh my. France, 4-2, you see. Alex, what do you see for France? Now, the thing is, France is at, wait, let me go check that out real quick. France is at, I think, a 77% chance of winning. So, personally, I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe they can go down to like 50%, and boom, I go all in. I'm going all in, boys. All in. What? Oh, what do you think for France versus Sweden? I mean, we're going to talk about it in the chat, of course. We're going to talk about it in the chat. France, Sweden, do you see a Swedish win, a French win, a draw? We can get a draw. Hey, these games that we've been seeing, we never know what happens. Yeah, everyone sees a France win. All right, we're going to have to see 2-1 for France. Okay, that's not bad. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. But anyway, guys, I will catch you right now in the happy chat. I'll take a little 5-minuter right there, and we're going to go straight into the happy chat. And we're going to wait for France versus Sweden, and we're watching that as one all together in the happy chat. What do you think? Alex, Ziz, what do you think? Happy chat. A little bit of a what do you call it? A watch party in the chat. We all watch the match together. We commentate. We say this and that, and then we go from there. What do you think? Is that a good idea, or is that not a good idea? I think it's a good idea. That's my personal opinion. Let me see if there's any 2-1 for France. I'm going to say perfect. I'm going to say 3-0 for France. No, 3-0 is a little bit. No, because they got Goykeres and Isaac. No, you know what? I say 3-0 for France. 3-0. That's it. 3-0. We have Doué. We have Dembele. We have Olise. We have Mbappe. We have so many Is in the team. Oh, always. Well, this one was a little bit hard because I can't talk. It was easy. Also, I like to learn English to your level. Well, hey, maybe we could learn a little bit of English too. But today's stream was a little bit hard because of my nose thing. I can't breathe. It's so hard to talk. But tomorrow, hopefully I'm back. I'm going to drink a lot of water so that tomorrow's game, I'm going to be like, poof. I'm going to be like super excited and everything. But this match was like a little bit boring. We're gonna say it. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Big kisses to everyone, and I will, of course, see you in the happy chats. See you later, boys!